guys, so today I'm doing a tutorial on this makeup look right here, and I was basing this entire tutorial around one pigment that I just recently got from Makeup Geek, and this pigment is the Insomnia Pigment. It is so amazing and I just really don't have words for this specific pigment. If you don't have this in your life, you need this in your life. So this is the makeup look that I created today. I really did not have anything in mind when I sat down to start filming this. I just knew that I wanted this pigment to be the main focal point of this tutorial. It's kind of this cut crease, kind of, I don't know, I think clubbing makeup is probably what this would be most appropriate for, since it is very out there and very dramatic. I guess my point for saying all of this is that I have no idea what the title of this video is going to be, but it's a tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. If you want to see how I created this makeup look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so I'm starting this look out using Peach Smoothie, which is a Makeup Geek shadow, and since this is a rather warm look, I'm using kind of an orangey shade to use as the transition color, so all of the other warm shadows blend into it very easily. Then I'm using the Morphe Shadow, and this is the number 13. I'm just going to continue to further define my crease and warm it up with matte shades. So this is another warm brown color, and I'm just going to be applying this a little bit more precisely into the crease area. For my brow bone, I'm going to be using the shade Vanilla Bean from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to be applying this to the highest point of my brows. Now onto my favorite part of this tutorial. This is the Makeup Geek Insomnia Pigment, and I am just going to be applying this with a very, very small brush for a couple reasons. I want to make sure that the application is very precise, since I am going to be doing a cut crease, and the other reason is because of the fallout. With pigments, they tend to be messy, and the bigger the brush, the more fallout. So I just figured I would keep things easy on myself, use a small brush, get it real precise, and not have nearly as much fallout. So I am just going to be applying this all over the lid, and then just right up to the very edge of my lid where my crease begins. I'm going to pick up a tiny amount of that same pigment on a very flat brush and then apply that to my lower lash line. For my inner corner highlight, I'm just going to be using the Balm's Mary Luminizer highlighter, and I'm just going to be applying this to the very inner corner with my finger. Now onto liner. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Ice Studio Black Gel Liner and a very small, precise brush, and just going to be doing a very typical wing. I am going to wing this out just a tiny bit more than I might usually, because I'm going to be doing a cut crease, and I'm going to start the crease from where the liner is, and you will see what I'm talking about here in a minute when I get into that. I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek's Shadow in Corrupt to start working on this cut crease. I find for myself personally, it is much easier for me to do the crease after I have done my liner. That way I can gauge what is going to look good on my eye shape. So I'm just going to start this right where my crease begins and draw a black line very lightly with a little angle brush and this black shadow, and then start to fan that upwards, and then just continue doing this process until you've reached the intensity that you like. Once you have that black shadow in place and blend it out the way you'd like, you can go back in with a dark, warm reddish brown. I'm going to be taking this color Cocoa Bear and applying this right above that black shadow and blending these two colors together. Applying this color above the black is just really going to warm up the look and then help you blend that black out so it's not quite so harsh. For me, I found it was easier to just add when it was necessary. I kind of blended too much of the black away, so then I'd go back in and add more, and then I'd add more of the Cocoa Bear color. So just get it the way you like, and if you feel like one eye is getting a little heavy, you can go back and kind of touch up the other. It's really important though that both of the eyes are very equal, similar looking as far as the heaviness of the shadow goes, because you don't want one eye looking way darker than the other. So just take your time on this and just make sure all of the shades are really nice and blended together. To keep this look really nice and precise, I'm going to be taking a concealer brush and running that right along the bottom of the winged liner and fanning it all the way out. That way the shadow and the liner both have a very crisp edge. Then I'm just applying a coat of mascara. The lashes I'm going to be using today are Ardell's, that was kind of hard to say, the Demi Wispies, and I'm using the Demi ones because I don't want too much of the focus to be on my lashes. I obviously do want to have bold lashes because this is a bold look, but I want the main focus to be on the shadow, so I just got a very natural pair of lashes to wear with this look. Since my eyes are so bold, I am definitely going with a nude lip. I am going to be using the ColourPop Lippie Stick in the color Skimpy. And this is just a very super nude color. It really reminds me of Creme de Nude by MAC. And this is just a very glossy finish nude lipstick. So I'm just going to be putting that on. I'm not using a lip liner or anything fancy, just applying that like normal. Then for the contour, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and those two shades that I showed you right there, kind of the warmer brown and more taupe color. And I'm just going to be applying this with, I think it's an F05 brush from Sigma, but it's just a little dome contour brush. And I'm going to apply that to the hollows of my cheekbones and then bring that color upwards. And then for the highlight, I'm going to be using the shimmery shade in that palette and just going to be going crazy with the highlight. I don't know why, I just felt it was very necessary to have a strong highlight for this look. So I applied it to the top of my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, pretty much anywhere that I could use a highlighter, I used it. And now for my favorite pouty lip trick, I am taking a very small little shader brush with a medium brown shade and applying this right underneath my bottom lip. This is just going to make my lips look fuller and a little bit more pouty. So that is it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun filming this. It was definitely a different look for me. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed for future videos. Thank you guys as always for taking time out of your day to watch. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Love you guys.